So up till now, we have covered 6 lessons. A, B, C, D. A for Atma, B for Baba, Supreme Soul. C for connection, means remembrance, nothing else. No physicalities. D means Dharma, world cycle. E means evolution of Dharma, that is genealogical tree and ladder. Then we see the bases of Rajyoga, 4 bases: company of truth, divine virtues, pure food, and all relationship with Him. One but none. He is the only one to whom we have all relationships. Up till now, whatever we covered, it is not necessary that we should be convinced or accept everything. Whatever we like, we can accept. Whatever not fitting in our mind, why we are covering? Because these things are covered in basic course, well, basic Murli classes. So we are covering everything we know. When we came in the knowledge, we were not, you can say, much with so many points of knowledge, because it was a new thing totally for us. So slowly and gradually we think, we chant what he says, and we find out it looks similar. It looks, you can say, logical, not similar. So very, very logical. So everything we have to go by logic. Today we will see he has no body. So how he is coming in this world? How he incarnates? All religions says he has no body. He is a light form. He is a Jyoti form. He is a Nur form. He is a Prakash form. Everybody says, all religion says the same thing. All founding fathers of religion, they never say, I am God. No. Even deities and angels, they never said, we are God. Even no deity or angel said, I am Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Buddhist. No. We told, they have not told any time, because they were not body conscious, they were soul conscious. Any religious founding fathers come, they are directly coming in the body of somebody else. They establish the religion and then they go ahead. So everybody's incarnation is there in the beginning. They have power, that power. As per example, the soul of Jesus, soul of Christ came in the body of Jesus. And Christ established the religion. And Jesus got the punishment, because those who are in body, they will get the punishment, not the fresh soul who are coming to establish the religion. They are not there. All the, you can say, Bible, what originally was told, if you go through, it is in Hebrew language, totally. After approximately 300 years, everything was written in Latin. That's the reason why in Hebrew language, there is no word Christian. After that, slowly and gradually, their numbers grown, and they're telling themselves as a following the Christ, so Christians. Every religion like that. Hindu also like that. All religions. So all the souls, what is the difference between founding father and God or supreme soul, is that all are coming in cycle of birth and rebirth. They are carrying further their religion, who are they establishing after that. While supreme, he has no body. He has no, you can say, his own body. He coming in this world, directly incarnates in others' body, give the message, and then transform the world and goes back. So today again, we are seeing the last lesson of the 7-day course. Then we will read 2 days for the class. So how he incarnates, what was the body? Different religions says different things. In Hinduism says Prajapita Brahma. In Islam says Adam. In Christianity says, Adam, and Christianity says Adam. Means he incarnates in the body of someone through whom he speaks. That body is not God. We should not be confused that he is the God. No, he is not a God. He is the medium of God, instrument of God. He is making his life, what he tells, through his body. He also made the efforts, and he set an example That we, from human being, we can become a better human being, perfect and complete human being. Simply what we have to see, we have to follow, nothing else. We have to put in practice what he did. So this was the body. His name was Dada Lekhraj. He was a simple human being like us. His, you can say, birth was in 1876 in Sindh, Hyderabad, now in Pakistan. At that time, all was India, Bharat. No partition. Partition after 1947. He was from the Kriplani family, Vallabhachari, devotee. Father was headmaster. Means he was a simple human being like us. He was not a Bill Gates, or he was not a Dhirubhai Ambani, who are very, very rich, who are very, very renowned. No, he was from a very simple family like us. He was not a guru. He was from, but Dada from the grain merchant to renowned jewelers of diamonds. How he became? His father was a headmaster in the school. His father, he lost his mother and father in childhood, and he was a devotee of Lord Vishnu, because their family was, you can say, Hindu family. So he was, you can say, strong devotee of Lord Vishnu. He was thinking that I will be a sannyasi, ascetic. I don't want to live in the household religion, that is grahastha asana. He was thinking like that. And the condition of Sindh, Hyderabad at that time was all the Sindhis family. They were living in Sindh, Hyderabad, and the, you can say, main persons who are young, from 16 to 60 years old, they will go various parts of the world, all cities of the India and various parts of the world for the trading, for their business. And their family will be there only in Sindh, Hyderabad. And they will come for vacation for 15 days or 1 month, but they will not move their family. They will go for earning the money and will come back once in a year or twice in a year. So in particular that town, majority are children's, ladies and older people. Very few are younger guys. They go for different parts of the country and world for their business. That was the condition of that area. Now he grown up, and he was thinking that I wanted to be a not householder, so why should I earn? I would think about more earning the money. So he left his study and joined his brother's business, who was a grain merchant there in the local area. Everybody from, you can say, surrounding, or you can say neighbor, they were outside of, you can say, Sindh, Hyderabad. So one neighbor came where they have a good, you can say, they all were Sindhis. Good, you can say, we have a transactions and relationship. Then he was talking to him whether I can come with you. And that guy was from the Bombay. He was a diamond merchant. He said, okay. Everybody was supporting. They said, somebody is coming from our area. We support in Canada, because they are very new. Same way, if anybody, any young guy wanted to be trade or business with somebody, they will support him. So he gone with his, you can say, owner as a servant. He was about approximately 16, 17 years old, 1894 approximately. So he gone there in Mumbai. At that time he says, Mumbai was a small town. It was not like that what we are saying nowadays Mumbai. This is approximately 1894-95. He gone there. At that time he is told, he written in his biography that I was not very familiar with Mumbai. So some friends were there who are working with him. So they gone for the movie. And he seen the first movie. He written down the name also, Rup Sundari. He says it was a silent movie. In those days there was no dubbing or voice inside the movie in those days. After 20 years voice came, what we are saying now with movie and pictures. He says it has a deep effect on me, so that instead of ascetic being a sannyasi, I become a sansari. And always Supreme Soul says, whatever you are seeing, whatever you are watching, it has the greatest effect on your mind and intellect. He says, cinema is a mother of sin. In the Murli it comes, he says, cinema is mother of sins. Our all families, They have very good code of conduct in all the families. We have learned everything from these movies. We left our all code of conduct. I was, you can say, discussing one day with one of my boss, who is Stan Windent, who is a Christian guy. I was telling him about the culture of Toronto. So I was telling him, see your culture, see here what people are doing. So he was not happy with me. He was my boss at that time. So I told him, see what is happening in the society. You are blah, 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 so many things. You are living so many years from here. He was telling me, Manoj, you do one thing. Go to Bombay and see your culture. And he's right. He opened my eyes, really. Because you can say this is a cosmopolitan culture. He says, my father and my mother I have seen in my life. They were very, very strict for code of conduct. So our culture is same, basically. Everybody's culture. It has been changed since last only 100 years only. Otherwise, our cultures, our religions, our system, our code of conduct, so powerful, people were not thinking about anything else. Even we belong to the one village of Gujarat, which is in Saurashtra near Palitana. I have seen in my childhood, there was a casteism, but everybody will believe that there are 3 Muslim families also in the village. Only 3. Majority are Patels, Hindus. 97-98% are Hindus. Only 3 family, but they are going in their marriages all, and they comes also to our marriages also. Everybody will consider other people's daughter or son as a brother or sister. All are uncle, or you can say father like a father. Means all relationship was like a family. Even today, same condition is on. No, you can say change, not much changes. Everything. So system and custom was so good in all parts of the world, not only India. All over the world. Even you go back in before 1945 or 1940, in Western world, why there is a big fight between gender equality? Because of this thing only. Same condition was that for, you can say, women or for ladies. It was the culture, original culture was, you can say, ladies were first original cultures. In all culture, they have given too much respect for the ladies, or you can say because their role is like that, taking care of the family. Slowly and gradually, when this culture changed, code of conduct changed, life changed, and everything has been changed, what we are seeing the society, it was not narrated in any religion, to be honest with you. Any kind of religion, you go damn religion, no. Basically, we have full code of conduct, and we learn everything, you can say, in a distorted way. And main thing is MP4, that is starting from movie, then TV, and now at our fingertip. Even world says that 90% people are watching negative and waste things. Government says, official figure says, and this will lead to the world at chaos only, nothing else. One day will come that majority people will be under depression. That days are not very far. People are, you can say, before 2025, our seniors say that majority world people will be under depression. Because everybody has a gadget. Everybody is not seeing things what they are supposed to see. Even see ourselves. Suppose we are considering ourselves as a soul. And what we are seeing in the social medias. We are seeing everything outside. We are seeing the bodies. And that's the reason why our soul is wandering here and there. We are not seeing the soul. Even in the computer, even in the social media, even in the Facebook, even in the WhatsApp, whatever we are telling, the YouTube, everybody is presenting body and body only. Nobody is saying what I am inside. Everybody is looking outside. And to make beautiful outside, it is a question of only hours, not more than that. But to make ourselves inside beautiful, it takes a long time. So that is necessary. This is the Numasham medicine, meditation, what we are getting the call in between, because they are starting at 7 o'clock. So every day there is a meditation for half an hour. So what we mean to say, by seeing one movie, his way of living changed. Then what happened? From the childhood, he was very logical person. He was seeing one picture that Lakshmi is massaging the feet of Narayan. So he called the painter and he told the painter, remove this Lakshmi ji, because Lakshmi is a half partner of Narayan and there are so many servants with Narayan are there who can do massaging. Why she is doing? So very innovative, very logical guy. So he has always the picture of Lakshmi and Narayan standing by each other. One side Lakshmi, one side Narayan, means deity or angel, whatever we say. So he was a very logical person, and he was not satisfied with one of the guide or guru, then he will make another guru. So slowly and gradually he made 12 gurus. And he was doing, you can say, satsang with different gurus, discussion about the religion in different way, where he got the satisfaction. Now he has a very good skill of, you can say, discerning or discrimination between real jewelry and fake jewelry, real diamond and fake diamond. So he was very expert in that from his beginning. So he was promoted in his business, and finally his owner, who was also Sindhi, made him a partner. Now he becomes slowly and gradually earning more and more money. He taken the permission of his owner to open his separate showroom. Always in this, okay, we will support to you. And he opened his first showroom of jewelries and diamonds in Calcutta, which was the headquarters of European people, because they were ruling India at that time. India means India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, everything. So he opened first showroom, then Mumbai, then Hyderabad. Slowly he became a rich guy. He was so honest, and he was his customers were kings and queens, because who were buy these jewelries and diamonds, and European people who are ruling India. So he was used to with the dealing with the people who are royal people. But his life was so simple, so you can say royal. Always he was transforming all the, you can say, meetings or gathering just like a religious, you can say, occasions are there. His always habit. He was moving to the age of 60. He has 4 children, 2 daughters, 2 sons. 3 married, 1 was still not married. He was the youngest. And he was thinking to retire. But earning was too much, very good. So he has agreed not to retire from the business. So what happened? He was a strong devotee. So one day he called his guru at his bungalow of Mumbai, and he got the, you can say, vision of Narayan. That is, you can say in Hinduism, one deity. And he was very happy that, okay, my devotion is now over because I got the vision. But what Vishnu told him, Tatatvam, who am I? You are the same guy. So he was thinking, because very logical guy, how? He is my God. They believe as a God deity, and I am his devotee. How I may be equal to him? Logical mind going on. Immediately he came out of the vision and ran to his guru, who was in bungalow only. He asked him, he thanks him that, okay, you given me good vision. His guru was very honest. He told, no human being can give the vision to anybody. Only he can give with the supreme authority. So he liked it because he was very logical guy. And second, he asked question that he told me like that I am equal to him, what it means. He said, see, he has given the vision, so he will guide you. What he means, I cannot guide to you, but as a guide, my advice, his advice was, you go for, you can say, deep tapasya. Do the same thing and go ahead. So he thought that idea is good. So next day morning, he written one telegram to his partner that I am going on vacation for my devotion for 1 month. And he gone to the Kashi. That is his Varanasi. What he did after going there, his friend bungalow was there. So he was reading, you can say, Gita's chapter 1 to 6, where everything is regarding soul. Now he realized, because he has no work for the whole day, he was writing, I am a soul. His wife's name was, she is a soul. His youngest, you can say, son, who was very much loved by him, His name was Narayan. Narayan is a soul. His daughter-in-law, yeah, eldest son, her name was Radhe. Radhe is a soul. He was writing down everything. Soul, soul, soul. So if we are not able to concentrate, we must also write it down. I am a peaceful soul. Because by writing, what is happening? We are increasing our focus on particular things. We can visualize while writing. So any, you can say, self-respect point we take from the class, if possible, in the beginning, we should write it down. We have done same practice also in the past. Suppose we like one very good point, I am a master powerful soul, master almighty powerful soul, or I am a master almighty soul. Write down, I am a master almighty soul. I am a master almighty soul. So what will happen? It will goes inside. Because by thinking, I am that, we will get the happiness. But by accepting, by writing, we are accepting it. We are giving a command to our, you can say, subconscious mind that I am this. So by accepting, what will come? Power will come. Status will come. Stage will come. And when you put in practice day-to-day life, it will give the intoxication that I am that. I am a master almighty soul. I am the child of supreme soul. He is my father, so all his quality of me. So practice, practice, and practice. So why we are seeing his life? Because he did so many experiments in his life. And he made his life, you can say, complete and perfect as per the knowledge of Supreme Soul. Not his knowledge. If you read the class, Supreme Soul always segregates himself, differentiates himself from this guy. He say, he is not speaking, I am speaking. I am the Supreme Soul. Body is of his own because I have no body. So we will tell you in the Murli also that this is the majority, 98% of the things are spoken by him. Something where there is a need of the experience, worldly experience, then he speaks sometimes only. Otherwise, majority of times, Baba, Supreme Soul says, by segregating himself, by, you can say, differentiating himself from his body. So he gone for that and he started the practice. So about 20 days he did the practice and he had now soul conscious days came. And one day he has a vision, 3 visions, what we saw in the course. One vision, first vision was, you can say, of destruction. Eastern world, civil war, Western world, atomic war, both sides, 5 elements of nature at a time. Up till now what is happening? Earthquake is there. All other country will help that country and that country will be okay within few times. Corona came. More than 100 countries came under the effect of it. Effect of saying, who will help whom? Everybody under trouble. So he was given a vision of destruction where there was, you can say, heaps and heaps of corpses. Nobody was ready. Nobody was there to do a funeral even. And there was blood shed among the people by civil war, as well as by natural calamities, as well as by atomic power. He was unable to see, he was crying, I can't see this stage. And immediately when we came in body consciousness, that scene has gone. Now he was thinking, what I've seen. If the world is going to be like that, and if he is the Almighty Authority, who is showing me the vision, not Narayan, to whom he was able, not him. Almighty is showing me the vision. It means he wanted to do something through me. So I should surrender myself to him, whatever he is telling to me. So he was thinking, what is happened? He has now complete renunciation, complete, you can say, detachment from this world, because he sees very, very grave things, very, very, you can say, dangerous things, very, very destruction of the whole world. So he was thinking, what I have seen. Thinking. Meanwhile, he got the another, you can say, vision. That was the Supreme Abode. He was not knowing at that time anything about Supreme Abode. The knowledge comes later on. He was given the vision only. And he got the peace there. Deep peace. He was experiencing the peace. Now he came in some consciousness. Peaceful consciousness. After some time, he see that one soul came down, become a prince. Another soul came down, became a princess. Slowly and gradually, on this world he see the heaven, paradise, Bahist, Swarg, golden age. And he see that total world is united, one world, ruled by the deities or angel, whole world made up of gold and studded with diamonds, complete balance of silence and science. Human being has all the powers which Supreme has, because he created, he endowed this power to the human being. So everything was like a God's kingdom. Everybody was happy, no problem at all. Nothing was there which can give sorrow. That kind of world he seen. That was the, you can say, future. He was saying he was very lost in that kind of world. Meanwhile, he got one noise that you have to prepare this kind of world. Immediately he came out, logical guy. He said, how can I prepare this kind of world? I am not Almighty Authority. Almighty Authority is He. How can I do this thing? Immediately out of reason. But now he realized his guides, you can say, versions. He told he will guide you what to do, what not to do. So he decided now that I am going to the 60. He was around 59 years of age. I have a lot of money. Now I will wind up my business. I will retire and I will use whatever I have for his task. And he put a next day telegram to his partner. I am coming to Calcutta. Head office was Calcutta. Prepare, call the advocate, and I wanted to retire from business because I am running nearby 60. And in their families, there was general custom and system that people around 60 years will get the retirement. So nothing. He gone there, he signed the paper. Now he gone back to his original residence, that is Sindh, Hyderabad. Now he's totally free from business. Now what he is doing? He was every day arranging a satsang. So many people will come. He will give all kind of foods and everything. Call some of the gurus. They will read the Gita, and slowly and gradually he started satsang at his home. He has 3 bungalows in those days, 2 cars, 1 minibus, because he has a lot of money. And he wanted to do whatever he advises. He was thinking like he has no idea what he's going to do still. Only he has got the vision, but his guru told, his guide told that something will, he will guide you what to do. Not guru cannot guide you. So one day what happened, in another guru he called at his home, and what they were doing in the beginning of the, you can say, starting the satsang, they were pronouncing the dhvani sound of Om, Om 15-20 times, and then they will read the Gita. One day his guru was doing this thing and he was, you can say, not comfortable from inside. So he left the satsang and goes in one of the room of the bungalow. He was sitting there. After some time he didn't come back. So his wife and his daughter-in-law, they were thinking that where he has gone, Dada gone. Dada means elder brother, Sindhi word, not grandfather. In Gujarati, some places Dada means grandfather. But it's not a grandfather. Dada means elder brother. In Hindi we say Dadi, or in Hindi we say Dadi. In Hindi we say Didi, Bahan. So Dada means brother, Didi means, Dadi means Bahan. So both they gone there where he is sitting. When they go, both the daughter-in-law and that his wife, they both go for search of him, because if guide is there and host is not there, that is not good. So they were looking where Dada is gone. So they find out Dada is sitting in one of the corners room inside the, because in one room. So his wife gone back, told to her daughter-in-law, take the Dada with you, because everybody goes out of the satsang not good for for people will think that what they are doing, nobody is here. So he gone back and she entered in Dada's room. Dada was sitting middle of the room. So he just sat on the door of the door of the room, and what he saw, that was, you can say, surprising. He saw that Dada has closed his eyes. He is somewhere. He is not opening his eyes, so he has to wait till Dada opened the eye. So she was waiting by sitting inside the room near the door. Meanwhile, she sees that Dada wanted to speak something, but he don't know. She don't listen still. Then she get the peace. Whatever the Dada was in that environment, she also get the peace, and she was seeing that some light is coming around the Dada. And meanwhile she heard three sentences: Nijananda Swarupam Shivoham Shivoham, Gyan Swarupam Shivoham Shivoham, Prakash Swarupam Shivoham Shivoham. Nij Anand, always blissful. Gyan, always full of knowledge. Prakash, light form. Shiv Om is Shiv Aham is I am the soul of the Shiva. She heard these three sentences. After some time, Dada come in this world, and he opened his eyes and see that her daughter-in-law is there. So he immediately asked, Beta Radhe, her name was Radhe. Beta means daughter. Some soul came in me. I am not sure what I spoken or he spoken through my mouth. Then she clarified at that time, he come to know that soul, supreme soul of Shiva is coming in my body and wanted to do some task. He don't know what he wanted to do. Then he decided, being a devotee, that why should I not help him to do his task, because he is the supreme authority. Then slowly and gradually now what is happening? When Guru is not there, he was reading the Gita and Satsang. Now that soul will enter in his body and people are getting the vision through body of Dada. Dada is not doing anything. Vision is being given by him only. No human being can give the vision to any other human being. Now you can say people were surprised. So there was a talk in the whole city that if you, whole town, small town was this in Hyderabad, that if you wanted to have a vision, go there. And people were gathering more and more. You can say gathering from 60, 70, they were gathering about 300 people. And he was a rich guy, so giving everybody, you can say, good prasad, everything at the end, and people were getting together. Now, that soul, supreme soul, he wanted to start his task. So what he did, he told Dada, you surrender everything yourself, what you have, to one mandali. They call name of the mandali is Om mandali. Om is I am a soul, nothing else. So prepare a Om mandali, you surrender everything, and whatever you have, you surrender, and let's see what is happening. So he prepared, you can say, group of 8 sisters. There were 4, you can say, Kumaris, and 4 mothers, and he surrendered everything by forming a mandali, registered mandali called Om mandali. And he started his work through this mandali. He surrendered everything. There will is tell in the Brahma Kumari that at that time no Brahma Kumari, only Om mandali was. That I, Dada Lekhraj, surrendering all my movable, immovable property to Om mandali. He was not even a trustee in that Om mandali, because it was being run by him, not by he. So, meanwhile, what happened in that one, this girl came. He was studying in, you can say, Mumbai. His father was a great insurance broker there. They lost everything, bankrupt. I have sent one book. In Hindi, 2 books are there. Adbhut Jivan Kahani, Part 1, Part 2. In English, First Human Being, Adi Dev. So what I am telling you story, everything with the pictures, there is there. So you can refer also later on. I am just covering, you can say, prima facie, nothing more. So this, you can say, lady about 16, 17 years old. She came from Mumbai to Sindh, Hyderabad, because they have no support. Her father was bankrupt. Her mother was widow in very young age. In those days, widow in Hinduism or Sindhi means they cannot wear the jewelries. They cannot show their face to anybody in the morning. So many restrictions were there. They have to wear only black sari in their families. So many restrictions was there. Her mother was very, very unhappy, very, very in pain, in sorrow. They came to this in Hyderabad because her brother was there with this, you can say, her daughter. They gone to somebody told they are in very grip. So somebody advised that go to that satsang. They go there and they were believing in Krishna. So they got the vision of Krishna and they started slowly going there. And this, you can say, young lady was appointed as a, you can say, head of that mandali. Not by Dada, by him, but everybody is saying Dada. Now what is happening? Now he told that, okay, another 4 families also surrendered by seeing him. and there was a big mandali of about 300 people, and now he started his work through him. So what was the work? So first thing what he did, that he told that those who are below 16 years or 17 years of age, those who are minor, they take a permission from their, you can say, caretaker, that I am allowing my daughter, my sister, whatever the relationship, to go in the home only. So what did they have in a big gathering? They got the permission from their families, and they started 2 hostels. That is, you can say the children who are the age group of 6 to 10 and 11 to 14. Majority were ladies, females, because area, the people who are, you can say, mature 16, 17 years, boys, they will go for the business all over the world. So majority were mothers and sisters and children. Brothers were there, but less number as compared to sisters. And he started the spiritual army. All today's chief of Brahma Kumaris, at that time they were 9 years to 14, 15, 16 years old. In that category, somewhere up to 20, 21 maximum, that's it. All the hair means he started his task by training the majority ladies. Why ladies? Again, we clarified in the past that ladies have more faith in God. Ladies have, they can take care of in a better way of the society or who are coming to the door of the God. And third thing, they have no ego. So in future, you can say fraction, you can say institution will run in a better way. No different parts of the institution where brothers are there, ego is there, so they will fight inside, and there will be partition of the institution. So he is a long-term eye, and in those days, ladies were not given a proper importance in 1934-35. So first time Supreme started giving importance to the ladies. After that, ladies first came. So establishment was by the Supreme, not by Dada. But everybody is saying Dada because nobody can see him. He is a Supreme Soul. So what is happening now? Now, by vision, whatever we are doing the course, they say soul, is people will get the vision of the soul, immediate experience, because Supreme was there. Supreme Soul, small introduction, immediate vision. So slowly and gradually, 100 people added, total 400 people's group were there. Now he started everything, training, what to eat, what not to eat, blah, blah, so many things. Now what happened? Anybody gives a new principle in any kind of things, they will be opposed. Lord Christ given a good principle of Christianity. He was crucified. By whom? By their people only. They were not out of that, you can say, that country or out of that religion. Same people from the same group, they have crucified him because some principles were new. So here also, when God started giving principle through Dada, purity, pure food, people don't like. So their people oppose him a lot. So Mukhi Mandaram, head of the, you can say, town was, you can say his name was Mukhi Mandaram. He was also Sindhi. And he met Dada and told that you are a very good guy, you are giving a big donation to our society, you have very good name and fame, but don't train the children like this, what you are doing. Dada told, I am not training. Whatever he is doing, I am doing the same thing. So how can give a different teaching to these little children? So there was a difference of opinion, and they are doing here whatever Gandhiji was there 34, 35. They were doing everything against the European, so they are doing picketing here. They are not allowing the children to go in Dada's bungalow. So there was a big hue and cry against Dada. Dada was not responsible, but nobody see the Supreme who is coming in his body. So they were thinking that Dada is doing, so they opposed Dada too much. They you can say, taken Dada in the court also, that Dada he's taken all these children and he wanted to do so many things. So they gone in the court, but what was the plan? Plan was that they got the letters, permission from the caretakers. So they can't do anything in the court. They lost the case because it was the planning of not Dada, planning of the Supreme Soul to prepare these sisters, for the future institution. That was the planning. So what happened? After 1 year, everything was settled. Then he guided moved to Karachi. Karachi is a big city of Pakistan at that time, in India only. Let us talk about 1934-35. They have taken 5 bungalows. They moved from, you can say, Sindh, Hyderabad to Karachi, and they did tapasya, that is practice, for 1936 to 1950, 14 years. Supreme has taken care of everybody and given a training of soul conscious things, nothing else. Vision, practice, everyday knowledge, everything, blah, blah, so many things. And he make them soul conscious as far as possible. Up to 1950. What happened? 1947 partition of India and Pakistan. There was a bloodshed. All Sindhis who were living in Pakistan, they moved to India. They were not allowed to take anything with them. So whatever business they have, they gone there, they settle there with their families. Same way from India to Pakistan. Same thing. We all can see on the YouTube or through the history what happened both the sides. There was a, you can say, bloodshed, nothing else. So move people here to there to here, and now you can say Sindhis moved, many Sindhis moved from Sindh, Hyderabad to various parts of the India or various parts of the world where they were doing the business. Still, Omanli was there only. Now the, you can say, officers of Pakistan government visited Omanli. They say, see everything. Oh, these people are, they have no temple, nothing is there. They simply believe in one God called Shiva, and their same, you can say, dogma or principle what we are saying as Allah. So they have no problem at all with them. They were giving all the facilities to Omanli. They were telling that these people are Allah look, because they don't have to interfere in anybody's business. They were living together, they are spending with themselves, they are not going to anywhere, and they are doing only tapasya, practice, and practice, nothing else. Now what happened? When the Sindhis move in India or various parts of the world, they see that somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, somebody's children are there. So they try to call them, you come to India. But there was no, you can say, instruction from him. So they cannot go anywhere. They were there only. In 1950, Supreme told, okay, move to India. Now they are looking different places to India, and one sister over there, her name was became Manmohini Didi. Her brother was a big donor in Mumbai, and still the hospital runs in his name, that is Jaslok Hospital, runs by Sindhi. He was a big donor in those days, so he called his sister, you come down, we will sustain to you 400 people, don't worry. We have sufficient resources. She gone there. She was looking for a place where 400 people can live together. So they see in Mumbai, they see in Baroda, they see in Ahmedabad. There was no place where at all the people can stay together. So somebody told, you go to Mount Abu, where there are different kothis are there. Kothis means where kings and queens, they go there in the summer vacation with their soldiers, with their protection, and they will live there for 15 days, 20 days, 1 month, and they can enjoy. So there are the places where 400, 500 people can live together. So they gone to Mount Abu. They have seen one koti of Bharat Raja, that is from Rajasthan, and they rented that koti. And whole yagya, whole, you can say, this thing, Mandali, was moved from Karachi to Bharat, that is Karachi to Okha Bandar, and the government has allowed everything the Mandali to take with them. Even the car of the Mandali is loaded on the boat. Everything is black and white in picture, because in those days there was no color cameras. Now they moved from, you can say, Okha Bandar, that is port, to Rajkot railway station. From Rajkot they moved to Mount Abu via Abu Road. Now Supreme has changed the name of the institution. Supreme Soul never tells anything in advance. He says everything will happen suddenly, accidentally. You should be ever ready. and you should have a long-term practice. Three things you always tells. Nothing will be told in advance. Everything will happen accidentally, because he tells to you, then other souls are also his children. So he cannot discriminate between the children who knows or who don't know. So he will never tell anything in advance. Second thing, have a long-term practice. So anything happen, you will be stable. And third thing, always be ever ready. Anything can happen at any time. You should adjust, you should accommodate the situation. So he changed the word. Brahma Kumaris Ishwarya Vishwavidyalaya. Vidyalaya means who is giving a knowledge. Vishwa means they have all over the world centers. They don't know what is centers. At that time, name has been changed. Ishwarya means knowledge is given by God and related to God. Kumar is majority were mothers and sisters. Brahma, name of their Dada was given by him as a Brahma. Brahma means who is the mother of Brahma, means soul conscious, nothing else. Prajapita is begin before that. Prajapita means Supreme is creating, you can say, subjects, or you can say their children through the mouth of Brahma. Not a physical creation. It's the creation through knowledge. So Prajapita means he is supreme. So whole name came like this way. That way, nobody was knowing what the meaning of that at that time. So name was changed. Now, what happened? Now he told that, okay, you got 14 years of experience and knowledge. That is not only for Sindhis or for only you. Now you go to the world and share the knowledge. Go to the world where you have invitation, because all their family members were inviting them. So about 100, you can say, children of Baba out of 400, they have an invitation from their family. They went to their families. They shared the knowledge. They stay with them for 15 days, 20 days, and they were coming back. Now that people who heard the knowledge, they like the knowledge. So they told, don't go back. Stay here and share the more knowledge we wanted to know, still more. Now there was no any kind of arrangement. So they called Dada, and he told through Dada, okay, if they wanted to have more knowledge, knowledge is not for only Sindhis. It is for the souls of the all world. So tell them, if you want to have a knowledge, give us separate place, give us a separate class where we can live, where we can share the knowledge. And anybody can come to that center, that place. In your home, everybody cannot come. They say, okay, we have no problem. They arranged for the same thing, and first center was opened in Delhi by this name, Brahma Kumari Ishwarya Vishwavidyalaya. So how these centers are running, how they are administered. So in centers, always he says that don't go for name and fame for the center. We must have a center, not necessary. In those days, they were calling in Mount Abu and giving a course there for 7 days. And then they will give the address of their home, and they will send every day Murli class to them. So he always says, go to your home. Once you did the course, you know what is the knowledge. Now you can do a practice. You will get every day class, read the class with yourself. Think about the class. If you have any question, you can write down a letter to Mount Abu, and you will get all kind of guidance. But if students are more, Baba's children are more, and they wanted to establish the center, you can establish the center, but condition is that Mangne se marna bala, never beg from anybody, never ask the money. So how to run the center? So Baba always tell, those who are regular following the principles or knowledge of Baba, they only contribute, not donate. Contribute. Why contribution word? Because he is our Supreme Father. We are his children. In our family, suppose we are parents, we become older. Children are not, you can say, giving a donation to the parents. No. They are giving contribution, whatever share they have. So parents can be sustained, and children, and they are also sustained. So there is a word contribution game. So how it is being run? He said, always follow the land of the law and always follow the majority. So majority children decide that we wanted to have a center, that one will be coordinator, There will be committee of 5-6 members. Majority will be sisters. Brothers have to remain as a backbone. Always it is the Supreme Father's instructions for everybody. If you go in India, you can go to the center, you will majority place you will find sisters, except the state like UP where there is a security problems, where brothers are there, or in foreign countries brothers are there because hands are not sufficient to do Baba's service. This is the only reason. Otherwise, majority, suppose our main center, it is administered by Sister Savi, who is from Guyana. Montreal, suppose one center is there, it is been administered by Brother Eric. So, wherever the country is there, majority are, as you can say, the people are Christians in Western world. So, it is being managed by them. There is no question of any religion here. Middle East, managed by Muslims. India, managed by Hindus. Because basically, he never said that you are Hindu or Muslim or Sikh or Buddhist or anybody else. No. You are the children of Supreme Soul, Supreme Godfather. There is no question of religion. Religion is created by considering ourselves as a body. So how it is being run? That everybody volunteers. Nothing, no payment at all. If you wanted to run the center, some money is required. So only the student who are regular, they will contribute. And they will get the receipt also, because we are registered with CRA, Canada Revenue Agency. World Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual Organization, Ontario, we registered as that. And if we are giving any money to them, we will get the receipt also for income tax deduction. No problem at all. Everything is being done in a clear and clean way. So 5 members committee, whatever the money they are getting, only from the, you can say, regular students, particularly for the, you can say, groceries, everything of the institution, because unasaman. If you take the, you can say, food from somebody else where you don't know from where they have earned the money, your mind will be engrossed accordingly. So at least you can say bhandaris, or you can say groceries, they must be coming from the regular students. And don't put any kind of, you can say, donation box outside. Because he is the Supreme, he is the father of all the children. How can he beg from children? No. So no fees for the course, no fees for the classes, nothing. Because he is the father of all souls of the world. So this way, you can say financial arrangement. So every center is an autonomous body. Autonomous means creating fund by themselves and using by rules and regulation of the land of the law where they are running, and land of law of the institution. Both laws. But first we have to give complete respect to the land of the law. So we are registered with CRA. If you wanted to see our accounting, you don't have to go anywhere. Simply go to CRA, put charitable institution, put their Brahma Kumaris. You will find what are the assets we have, what are our liabilities, what is the income of the last year up to last year, and what are the expenditure. Because we are submitting all the, you can say, accounting verified by the, certified by the chartered account to the government, and government is putting online everything. So our transactions should be clean and clear. So this is the financial arrangement. How administration? Administration, majority people will decide what to do. If any special thing is there, they will ask to the head office or regional office. So center is running by this way, majority of people. There is one country coordinator out of 10, 12 or whatever centers may be. Suppose our country coordinator is Brother Eric, who is from Montreal. And all this kind of country coordinator, you can say, come together, and there is regional office in New York. We call as a America and Caribbean Regional Center. So all the centers which are run in this country, South America, North America, Caribbean, they are coming under the one regional coordinator, who is Mohini. That is the regional coordinator like this, they will form one unit that is called international headquarters at you can say London for the Western world. And they will report to the global headquarters at Mount Abu. In India, whatever the centers in different places, taluka levels, or you can say big villages, they report to the district place called subzone. All subzones will report to the state level, that is called zone. And all zones will report to the global headquarters at Mount Abu. So this is the administrative setup. So many centers, so many people. So anybody goes to any center, they must have an email or they must have a letter from the center where they are going, that okay, brother Parvesh is coming there, he is a regular student here, because so many centers, so many brothers and sisters are there. So for identification it is must. They will go there, all the food and residential arrangement will be done by that center, and whatever contribution he wanted to give, he put it to that center. Here all you can say expenditure is being bared by the people of Toronto. If anybody is being called from Mount Abu, center will bear the expenditure. If some sisters who are surrendered, they will go, you can say everything will be bared by the center. And center is being contributed by the different people like us who are working. Even the center in charge in foreign country, they are also earning. Foreign system is like that. So everybody will put together their efforts to run Baba Center. So this way, administration and financial arrangement is being done. So first center opened in Rajyoga Garden, Delhi, in this way. Now, slowly and gradually, 100 people gone to their relatives. Somebody opened a center in Mumbai, somebody opened a center in Lucknow, and majority in North India. And you can say big cities. Now centers started opening. So how they will run? They will run as an autonomous body. Now, you can say first that lady was there who was called as a mama, that young lady. She left the body in 1964, sorry. And now that inside Dada was there, inside administration was given to this Didi Manmohini, and in addition to this Dadi Prakashman. Both were there. Slowly and gradually, 1969, Dada left the body. Now that Didi Manmohini was out of the headquarters, the Dadi Prakashmani was the in charge of the coordinator of the Mumbai center. She came to Mount Abu and she was there. So Dada given a charge of the institution to this Dadi. That Didi was not there at that time. She was for the service of Baba in Banaras. Now she is the administrative head for the outside. Inside all the, you can say, transactions or inside the institution, all everything was watched by the Didi Manmohan. Now Dada left the body. Supreme Soul was coming in his body. Nobody was knowing what will happen. On 18 January, left the body. Baba has not clarified anything how the institution will run. So they were waiting. After 3 days, there was, you can say, funerals with the permission of district magistrate in the campus itself. And when they offered, you can say, bhog, there was a part of the messenger to go in this subtle region, and one Dadi Guljar was there. His name was Dadi Radha Mohini too. In his body, Supreme Soul came and first in the class, Murli class, he clarified everything. It is online available. That is 21st January 1969. He clarified everything, how the institution will run, what will happen, why Dada not told to you to go back to complete himself, blah, 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 so many things. So any questions comes, he clarifies at appropriate time, not in advance. Now, from 69 onwards, in 1974, Baba told through this Dadi, to Dadi Prakashmani, that you go to London. We have centers in India, hardly less than 100 centers in those days when Dada left the body. Now 73, 74, Baba told, go to London. There was one invitation from the family. So Dadi Janki, this lady, he was advised to go there to create a model of Madhuban there, model of headquarters. She gone there, started one Roop Center as a Rajyoga meditation center. Now it is an international headquarters having about 60 rooms, and there is a retreat centers. Slowly from 1973-74, many people came to Canada first, then moved to, you can say, from here to North America, USA, then South America. Slowly and gradually, now Baba's children will increase because people are getting, you can say, message from different instruments. Now here in Canada, The center was opened by, you can say, all white people in 1978. There was a big group. They established the center here, and main, you can say, contribution, what I told already, by brother Anthony Lawrence. He was in Scarborough only. When we came in Canada in 2005, we were going there. Up to 2010, he was here only. He was basically from London, and he was here so many years, and then he retired, so he gone back, and he contributed a lot for Baba's service since last 20 years. So this way, whatever the local people are there who got the knowledge, whatever they are doing, as per majority of the people, everything is being done. And now number of students are increasing. In 1982, Baba told through Dadi that, okay, go to the United Nations organization and be a member. So we were not knowing much, but fortunately there was a vice president of Guyana who was in the knowledge, and he guided a lot, helped a lot, and Brahma Kumari became permanent member. 2 members are there as a NGO, non-government organization, in United Nations since 1982. All the work of the peace in various parts of the world of the United Nations organization is being run by Brahma Kumaris. Slowly and gradually, we go ahead further. In 1984 in India, first time they built a one small, you can say, at that time it was a big 5,000 capacity hall in Mount Abu called Om Shanti Bhavan. Still it is there, with the facility of transformation, or we can say conversion of the different languages, 18 languages at a time. At that time there was no radio. We have to do everything through wires only. So they have arranged all the chairs, and 5,000 capacity hall was opened. Now, Dadi Prakash Muni, what she did, she arranged different world level conference, even invited Deputy General Secretary of United Nations organized in 1988. And we remember, I was there at that time. He came. Even government of India was not able to call them, but Brahma Kumaris take them because they were dealing with them directly. So different kind of world level conference. Now number of children of Baba increase. In 1991-92, no space, no room. So what did they had taken another campus on Mount Abu called Gyan Sarovar. It is still there. Other name of Gyan Sarovar is Academy for a Better World. And Brahma Kumaris become university now. All the courses are run on the basis of value education and many other subjects. And they are become a university now. Initially they were not university. UCG has not given a permission to use the word university. They were using the word Vishwavidyalaya. Same meaning is same, but they are not allowed UGC. Then they become later on. In 1991-92, United Nations organization told Brahma Kumari that you are doing a good job of peace. Now you do some physical service. They say we will contribute the money, and they opened one hospital called Global Hospital and Research Center in Mount Abu, where they adopted 70 tribal villages around Mount Abu. Anybody can call from any village. Ambulance will go to their village and they will pick them up and live there at home. No money they have to spend. All this tribal. So that kind of service started in 91-92. It is a, you can say, not completely owned by Brahma Kumaris, 50% owned by Brahma Kumaris, 50% by the United Nations organization. So all principles of Brahma Kumaris is not applicable to them, but majority doctors and nurses, they are from the Brahma Kumaris. They are giving voluntary services or services with a very minimum pay. They are doing what I told you. They are doing all the programs related to CAD diseases, coronary artery diseases, with the help of Rajyoga, exercise, and diet change. No need of medication. Even for the diabetes, I sent the site also in our common group. Different site for the naturopathy also, and for this also. You can refer when you have time. Everything, whatever we did up till now, all lectures are there. You can simply click, go to the group, click day by day, and you will get. You can download the lectures also, because it is available up to 30 days in Skype. It is a rule of the Skype. They will remove after 30 days. So slowly and gradually, now institution goes up. In 1997-98, they have no space now, still more. So 87 to 97, Baba told in various classes that you must do the service of the society as per the different groups, different wings. So Brahma Kumaris has opened one by one total wings up to 1997-98, 20 wings are there. So all this administrative wing, art and culture wing, business wing, IT wing, medical wing, political, religion, rural wing, women wing, youth wing, spark, so many things. So 20 wings are there. They are doing the same service, but as per the test of the people. As per example, medical wing is there. Their pictures will be there to explain about soul and supreme soul, but more medical language will be used. So different kind of pictures they have created to explain the more to that class of the people. So 20 wing they have established. 97, 98 they have a limited space now in Mount Abu. More and more students were coming. Even President also came twice. Even President Abdul Kalam was there for 3 times, I remember. When I came in 1988 going to Mount Abu, he was a scientist at that time, Dr. Kalam. He was the head of this wing on science and engineering, scientist and engineering. This is the wing. We were a member because we are graduate of science, very technology. So we were a member of this wing. We attended the conference where Dr. Kalam was the chairman of this wing. And after being a president, he came 2 times in Brahma Kumaris and Mount Abu. So everybody we are getting the cooperation from different peoples in different ways. Now they have a big campus on Abu Road. They purchased in 1997-98. Name of that campus now is also Shanti 1. And there are the facilities where 50,000 people can stay together with all facilities of dining, everything. And there is a hall called Diamond Hall because 52 years more than that Brahma Kumar is finished. So they have constructed one Diamond Hall based on dome systems of Navy. And there are 30,000 students can sit in the same hall and they can watch Baba is coming on the TV also, on face-to-face also. Slowly and gradually they expanded. Still now so many complexes are there even in Abu Road, and Baba's children are increasing day by day, and transformation of this, you can say everything is being taken place by as per the guidance of him, and institution is going ahead. 2007, this Dadi left the body. So this Dadi who was in the London, Dadi Janki was given a charge of that. 2007 to 2019, she was the administrative head because owner is only one, supreme teacher is only one, supreme father is only one, supreme guru is only one. These all are administrative traders. All centers in charge not there, center coordinators. Everything owned by him. We are simply instrument of him, nothing else. This is not our knowledge. So anything, suppose you feel bad or if you feel not comfortable, that is the personal mistake of Manoj Bhai, not of him, because he is the supreme authority. He cannot make any kind of mistake. So everybody is doing the work as an instrument without any kind of things. If we have some ego, Baba always says ego means body consciousness. You are under vices. That is not the principle of Baba, what you are being taught. So don't come under name, fame, credit, respect, regard. Nothing is of us. Everything he belongs. We also belong to him. So now he was there up to 2019. 2019, Dadi Hriday Mohini, or you can say Dadi Guljar, in whose body he was coming, he was in charge up till last year he left the body. At present, another Dadi is there. All Dadi means they are from beginning of the year 1935. Dadi Ratan Mohini is there, now he is heading the institution. So this is the long story in short. Still I given 2 books so you can go at any time when you have a time. I have given the 5 websites to you. Another 5 is in that slides only. Those who are new, if you wanted to know more, learn meditationonline.org, all 5 sites, 4 sites are there. This is already we have dealt in the previous way. So you can do even more search or research from online. So many things are online available. So 7 days course is over. We will do 2 class, that is Murli class, what he is speaking to us. We will show you how to read, how to chant the things, and then you can go with yourself. Acha, Om Shanti.